Breaking. The Atlanta Falcons just got some huge free agency / trade / offseason news. And without further delay, let me read it for you. Now, this is per Adam Schefter. The Bengals have taken the rare step of granting All-Pro D and Trey Hendrickson permission to seek a trade. And this part is in quotes. It's been an honor and a privilege to represent Cincinnati over the last 4 years, said Hendrickson, the NFL sack leader. I love the city and the organization. Wow! Straight bombshell. This is huge. This is the third pass rusher that's been kind of linked to be open, and third big-time pass rusher that the Atlanta Falcons can get. But let me take it one step further. Why is this person linked to Atlanta, or why do I say this is big news for the Atlanta Falcons? Let me read you this tweet by Jordan Schultz. It says, sources, the Falcons, like the Commanders, have also been monitoring the Trey Hendrickson situation. What? Let me continue to read. With his trade request now official, more teams are getting involved in the Bengals. Whatever, I will say this. The Falcons are involved in trading for Trey Hendrickson. And if they're able to get the last year sack leader on their team, this could be not only epic, but this could turn this team into a contender overnight. Now, let me read you some more tweets that kind of, I would say, put a bow on this very good present that the Atlanta Falcons have given. Now, it says about Trey Hendrickson, him seeking a trade, basically. It says, Trey Hendrickson, this is by ML Football. All-Pro Trey Hendrickson does not need to be traded to a contender. I think this is a huge tweet. And it says, sources familiar with the situation tell ML Football. Basically, Trey Hendrickson led the NFL in sacks last season with 17.5. I want to read this. I want to emphasize this part of the tweet that says, he does not need to be traded to a contender. A lot of the times, especially in the Myles Garrett situation, we heard, oh, he wants to go to a team he knows can win a Super Bowl. And I'm not saying the Atlanta Falcons don't have the ability to win the Super Bowl. But right now, as it sits, a lot of people don't consider the Atlanta Falcons contenders. And for Trey Hendrickson to come out and say, I don't need to go to one of these loaded teams. Give me a team that's a good fit, but also a team that's probably going to pay me. Sign me up. And there comes in the Atlanta Falcons. Trey Hendrickson will be a phenomenal fit with the Atlanta Falcons. And the Atlanta Falcons have already been seen to be monitoring the situation. Now, looking back at the fit, we've already talked about his 17.5 sacks, which was the NFL leading last year. But more specifically, I want to talk to you a little bit more about what Trey Hendrickson can do for an NFL football team. And without me just talking about it, I'm going to read a tweet that kind of summarizes. And this is by, I think, Louis Riddick. Of course, it's by Louis Riddick. And it says, Trey Hendrickson in 2024, he was third in pressure percentage. He was first in sacks and sack percentage. And he was third in pass rush win rate. In 2023, he was 7th in pressure percentage, he was tied for 2nd in sacks, and he was 1st in the sack percentage, 11th in pass rush win rate. It says he has not missed a game /start in the past 2 seasons. He's played 72% of the snaps in 24, 67% of the snaps in 23, and they gave him permission to seek a trade. If I am the Atlanta Falcons, if I am Terry Fontenot, you gotta go get Trey Hendrickson. I know Michael Parsons is out there too, but you gotta get one of these 3 guys. You got to get aggressive. In the ultimate situation, you have 1 year to prove yourself. And you can go out and change the direction of this program by going out and getting one of these guys that they are available. I know we don't have a lot of draft competition. I know we don't have a lot of room from a cap space perspective. But make it happen, dude. Just make it happen. These guys out here are giving you the opportunity to elevate this roster and elevate this team. And Trey Hendrickson on your roster could take you from a borderline playoff team to a contending team. And the fact that he's available for you to go out and trade and get is not only a gift, but it's something that you have to capitalize on. So if I'm the Atlanta Falcons, I'm calling the Cincinnati Bengals right now, and I'm making offers to get Trey Hendrickson on this team because he could elevate this team to new heights. And also, it says in the tweet that Louis Reddick I just read to you, he is top 3 in the last 2 years in sacks, sack rate percentage, and also he plays 70% of the snaps on defense. This guy can turn you to an overnight success, and you have to figure out a way to get it done, Terry Fontenot. But if you agree or disagree with me, leave a comment down below. How do you feel about Trey Hendrickson? 17 and a half sacks by himself. He would have half of the total sacks of the Atlanta Falcons had last year, I think. Don't quote me on that. 17 and a half sacks will add so much to this roster, and they need to make it happen. And also, if you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.